Hello my loves, today we're going to be talking about 5 things that are completely normal if you're someone who has a vulva. Recently I put out a YouTube short talking about 3 things that are completely normal if you're someone who has a vulva. Today we're going to be elaborating a bit more on that video, explaining in more detail what I mean about those 5 things, and just having a bit of a longer conversation for anyone who finds comfort in these videos and enjoys longer videos on YouTube. For those who don't know what a vulva is, it's female genitals. It's everything that's on the outside of the vagina. So the vagina is actually the hole where your period comes out of, and if you have intercourse, where you would do the do there. Everything on the outside is actually called your vulva. A lot of people refer to the whole thing as vagina, and people can refer to it as what they like, but the correct term is actually vulva. So I have done my best to be using the term vulva over the past few years. The vulva comprises of labia majora, which are the outside lips, and then labia minora, which are the inside lips. Then we have the clitoris, which is just slightly above, nestled in amongst the labia minora, the inner lips. These are your outer lips, your inner lips are here, your clitoris is about here. Okay? So the first thing that I would like to let you know that you're completely normal for is having inner lips that hang a little bit lower, a lot lower than your outer lips. Growing up, I was super insecure because I was exposed to porn, and even just seeing swimsuit models have a completely smooth, perfect mound, I felt super insecure and I thought I was abnormal for having longer inner lips than I do outer lips. This had been a deep-rooted insecurity for me for a long time. I thought I was abnormal. I thought I was the only one that was like this because all the other ones that I'd seen in porn and everywhere else that I was exposed to seeing other people's vulvas, they were all what we refer to now as innies. When I say we, I mean TikTok, okay? TikTok come up with the term innies and outies. I had only been exposed to innie vulvas where everything on the inside was actually tucked in from the outer lips, so you can't actually see anything. To my joy, I found out in recent years that there are many people who have vulvas like mine, and even people with vulvas that are bigger than mine. It is completely normal to have inner lips hang lower than your outer lips, okay? This is completely normal and very common actually. I actually think I recently found out that more people have outies than innies, which is very comforting for us outies who have felt super alone and weird about our vulvas our entire lives. The second thing that is completely normal about your vulva, or any other vulva, not just yours because you might not have this, but anyone else who has this applies to you, it's completely normal to have darker or different coloured skin down there. I'm telling you, mine is not all one shade, okay? Mine is certainly not the colour of my skin or my hand or my face or anywhere else. It's darker and different shades of brown, different shades of pink. It really is a piece of art, what can I say? You know, it's really like someone just dabbed in a bit of paint there, dabbed in that bit of paint and just went zoom zoom, you're done. I know a lot of people feel really insecure about this, and I've had people comment on my videos saying that they tried to scrub off the dark skin and it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work, babe, because it's your skin. I promise you, it's completely normal. Again, I know in most porn videos we see it all looks like it's all smooth and one colour and everything's perfect, and I don't know how that happens. Maybe some people's actually are like that, and that is absolutely fine. Of course, good for you. This is not a video saying that anyone who's not got darker skin down there or anyone that's not got longer labia down there is abnormal. Absolutely not. You're perfectly fine. It's just for us lot who've not seen ourselves in other types of media or this, this is representation for us. This is for you just to know that you're normal, babe. You're completely normal. Don't worry about it, okay? Leading on from talking about skin, it is completely normal to have wrinklier or drooplier skin down there, okay? It's perfectly normal for your skin to not be all the same texture. Mine is absolutely not all the same texture. There's more softer bits, there's more wrinklier bits, there's tighter bits. I know a lot of people feel insecure about the texture of their skin on their vulva and their labia. There's no need to feel insecure, babe. I promise you, it's completely normal. Again, you might not have seen it in places, but it is normal and you're perfect the way you are. The fourth thing that is completely normal is to get spots / zits for my American friends or anyone else that doesn't know what spots are, because some people don't actually use that term. We do here in the UK. To get ingrown hairs. Oh my god, did I experience the joys of ingrown hairs a couple of years ago for the first time. Wow, that was tragic. Horrible. Don't like it, but you just got to get on with it. Just let it do its thing. Stop touching it, stop picking at it. Just let it go for its cycle. Yeah, it might be annoying to look at it for a couple of weeks and it might be sore, but you just get on with it, all right? And the last one is cysts. So whether or not this is completely normal, I'm not a doctor, but I know that it's extremely common. I've had them loads of times. It just looks like a little boil, like a little cyst. If it's there for more than a few weeks, then you should definitely get it checked out. Again, I'm not a doctor, okay? So if you're worried about anything on your own body, go and get it checked out ASAP. If you're worried, sort it out. When it comes to spots and ingrown hairs, I feel like these are very common with people who shave or wax, especially shaving rash. Yes, that is a problem. My best advice to you is to do a little sugar scrub down there before you do anything, and then use a really good body butter shaving cream. You use that to shave with a clean blade. If you're shaving your vulva, you don't want it to be a razor that you've had sitting on your side for a week to 2 weeks, okay? If you're shaving your vulva, you should definitely make sure that it is a fresh blade, because then you're less likely to get like little cuts or any shaving rash. The fifth one is that it is completely normal to have a larger clitoris, a larger clitoral hood, just a larger clitoral area in general. I'm not gonna lie, I personally didn't even know this until I came across content that showed me that there are people who have larger clitoris, and it is completely normal and it's very, very common. I know that it is a thing that people feel very insecure about, but again, my love, it is completely normal, okay? For anyone who feels extremely insecure about their vulva to the point where they will not have any sexual relationships with anyone, they won't let a doctor see them down there, they won't let literally a single other person see their vulva, you're not alone in feeling that way, okay? A lot of people feel that way. You have to work on that. Like, you actually have to get past that, because you cannot allow anything on your body to stop you from living your life. You can't allow that to restrict your joy, restrict your relationships, restrict your own happiness and well-being. I used to feel super insecure about my vulva. It wasn't to the point where I wouldn't be with anyone romantically, but I did feel very insecure and I was very conscious about it. You've really just got to change your mindset, babe. For real. Like, seriously, you've got to change your mindset. None of this matters. This doesn't matter. These don't matter. That doesn't matter. None of it fucking matters. What I look like literally doesn't matter. It has no relevance to how I'm gonna live my life and the things that I'm gonna do. There are much bigger things to worry about in this world than what your vulva looks like. I promise you that. I promise you that. It literally doesn't matter. So you've just got to get to a point where you can actually think that way, because once you do, I promise you, you're gonna feel so much freer once you stop caring about what you look like. I feel like a lot of us are very obsessed with our appearance and what we look like, that it seriously restricts how we live our life, and that is not okay. And if you're worried about what someone else is going to think of what you look like down there, let them think what the fuck they want to think, right? Because if they're with you for your appearance, get rid of them, throw them in the bin, thank them for telling you now that they're a shallow motherfucker, and then you can move on to someone who wants you for your personality, because that is exactly why we should be with people. I hope this video helped you in some way. I hope you feel a bit more normal. Leave any comments or questions down below in the comments section. Or if you want to be super anonymous, go to the link in my description, ask me an anonymous question, and I will also respond to that, probably in another video or on my Instagram stories, so make sure you keep an eye out for my Instagram stories, okay? If there are any other kind of videos you want to see from me, of course, please comment down below and I will absolutely add them to my ideas list. I've actually now got a spreadsheet. I started using Google Sheets and my life has changed, I gotta say. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful life, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Much love. Peace.